Hello, and welcome to Spooky Ooky Ooky.
Live at the
What?
Co-
Yeah, we're off to a great start. It's Mercury retrograde, and I am Alviva.
and I am Rasputin.
Got a broadcast for you tonight that will make you piss on the floor and get to know your neighbors here in the co-op a little bit better.
Now we'd love to know what freaks and ghouls are here. So please write your name in the comments, and Elviva will give you a terrifying new Halloween name. For example.
Oh, I have one.
Oh, yes.
All right. She asked on Twitter. It is we know her Canadian television writer Diana Francis. I gave her the name Die on Offenses.
Oh.
You know, like from Damien Omen.
Very visceral, terrifying image. Боже мой.
Yeah. Bad nanny. You know, don't jump off the roof. Anyway, I can give you a name like that if you put your name in the comments. And know this, we do not archive the comments, so you won't get doxxed or whatever for putting your name there. Okay?
Da.
I would also like, at this point, to encourage you to like and subscribe to the channel and donate money. Your money goes to worthy causes. And, you know, if we make enough, goes to our artists, who, of course, are also worthy causes.
Yes. We need 100 likes to get our own fancy URL on YouTube. So, you know, help us out, please.
Yeah, help us out. We're averaging about 2 new subscriptions a week. This is insufficient.
What is this? Reader's Digest? Ooh.
Brutal burn, Rasputin. Yeah, you know, tell your friends to like it. Tell them that they'll get the prize. They won't, but tell them. We want a pretty name on YouTube. Today, we are supporting the 1492 Land Back Legal Fund. Very serious stuff. Look it up. But we're not going to go into it too much right now. Look it up. Donate directly from Eventbrite or to them right away. Okay.
Wonderful. Now, Elviva and I may be the heads of a tenant board, but our first guest is King of the Demons. Please gaze in horror and contemplate your fate. We now take you to the guest bedroom for Pazuzu.
What's up, you guys? It's Pazuzu, King of Demons, humble brag. Just having a fucking hard time sleeping, okay? Oh, where are my insomniacs at? Yeah. I don't know. It's pretty tiring, you know, haunting everyone else and, you know, haunted by my own thoughts over here trying to fucking sleep. Ugh. Is everyone doing okay out there? Yeah? Sweet. Cool. I don't know. I've tried everything. Tried counting sheeps. That doesn't work. Just dark thoughts. I just keep thinking dark thoughts. But that's okay, you know? Just like trying to sleep, but I can't. It sucks. That's why my eyes are red and my skin is this color, okay? Not because I'm the king of demons. A lot of pressure there. A lot of pressure. I'm just out. I'm just gonna look through. I don't know. I've got these ideas. Like I wanna, I wanna try to get to know myself better. Maybe that'll help. Um, just I scroll the internet for hours looking for my past, trying to find like where I'm from and who's who's in my family. You know, 23andMe is a bitch. Don't. It's fuck. It's not. It sucks. It didn't get me anywhere. Um, but it said I'm like 50% Mesopotamian, but I don't know. Like, and then the other 50% was like unknown, which is like, I want my money back. 23andMe, if you're watching this show, I want my money back. I want my money back. Um, I'm. Oh man, my Wikipedia page is crazy. It says in the ancient Mesopotamian region, Pazuzu was the king of demons of the wind, brother of Humbaba. Shouts to my bro, and son of God, Hamby. Oh man, my dad. Who's got daddy issues? This guy. He also represented the storms and drought. That's why I look dehydrated, constantly looking like I need some water. I don't like water; it makes me puke. Have y'all, I'm on. I don't know. I'm on Tinder, and it's like when I walk into a room or I'm in like someone's bedroom, I make heads turn, you know, like in The Exorcist. But when it comes to like online dating, I don't know. There's some like disconnect. I can't really connect with people. I can't really enter their bodies and control their uh, their functions. So I think the internet has it's like got some sort of like demon blocking thing. Um, I don't know. I've haunted a lot of people, but like you know, like this one time. Uh, the other day, this is a pretty funny haunting. A guy was sleeping, and I thought it would be funny if he was a vegetarian, and and I thought it'd be funny if I woke him up and made him order 20 extra large meat lover pizzas in the middle of the night and made him eat it in front of in the middle of the living room. If there was a security camera footage of that, oh boy, would it be like on Demon's Funniest Home Videos? I've got a great collection of that. Um, just fun videos of me haunting people. Um, I like pantsing people on their first dates. Um, Man, there's just like a lot you could do with people who are sleeping. Like just enter their bodies and make them do weird shit. It's fun. But when once you become a million thousands of years old, I forget how old I am. It just becomes a little tiring, a little like repetitive. You know what I mean? You like just run out of some inspirations. So I guess maybe that's why I'm having trouble sleeping. Uh, I just gotta reinvent myself. This is wow. This has been a really intimate demon talk. This has been like I don't know, I haven't really opened up like this to anyone. Demon tears. They burn. Hey, Burn. Okay. I don't know, like, okay. Oh, my friend's saying, like, oh, my friend Kanzu, the water demon, is saying I should try counting or saying listing off words that start with a letter, and I'd get tired after a while. I'm gonna try. Okay, I'm gonna try one. I'm gonna try this game, guys. All right, ready? Letter D. Okay. Demon. Let's see. Death. Decay. Dick. Darkness. Devil. Drink. Do. Down under. Don't. Driving. Daddy. Distant.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. We don't
What?
want to wake him up.
What? Yeah, who would have thought the king of the demons had problems just like humans?
Yeah, but I feel like a shithead that didn't even ask if he had to sleep. I assume no with all the sitting on people's chests in the night, but oh. You know what else? I'll tell you one thing, that 23andMe is a scam. I wrote to them and they would not let me eat their waste products. So.
Oh, that sucks. You know what
tell me about it. What's that?
Well, I wrote to 23andMe to find out my background. You know what I got?
Oh, what did you find out, Raspy?
That I was related to a dirty pair of socks. Because I'm gross.
No, they're a scam. That you can't. They're a scam. I don't want my DNA or all the DNAs I've consumed in a database. You imagine?
Oh.
No, thank you.
It's like everyone knowing every meal you've had. I think people know. You know, every day I eat McDonald's because that's the thing that I eat.
If I want people to know every meal I have, I would be an Instagram food blogger or something.
Ooh.
This bullshit. Burn. All right, okay. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it rolling. I think Pazuzu is asleep, so we can get loud again.
Mm-hmm.
Now we take you to a bachelor apartment on the second floor in a tiny, nicely appointed bedroom, give a blood-curdling shriek for Fatal!
Well, welcome, one and all, to another spooky edition of Great Canadian Horror Stories. Roll the intro. Well, we've been sharing some spooky stories, haven't we? Yes, my favorite thus far is about that couple from Prince Edward County who came to Scarborough to ride their bikes, only to find out that Scarborough doesn't have very many bike paths. Ooh, misinformation spooky. Well, we take you now to the night of Canadian Thanksgiving, which is in October. Ooh, spooky. For some, of course, yeah, it's October, yes, spooky time. So, what does happen when you hear a bump in the night? Jerry, roll it. Caught. Throat, dry throat. Jerry, just roll it. Mind me, I'll get some water. Jerry, I'll get some water. Bump in the night, go, Jerry, go. Go!
Hello? Hello? Who's there? Who's there? Who's made that noise? Is there somebody in the house? Look, what was that? Oh no. Listen, I don't have anything here worth any value. Please don't hurt me. You can take whatever you want. I don't have any money. My CERB has run out, and I've gotten all of the pay periods that I could legally require to get. I've gone online and I've tried to apply for another benefit, you know, one of the CRB or the CRCB or the CRSB. Quite frankly, I've just been confused. Why did they name these new benefits the same as acronyms, basically as the CERB? These government fools are so unimaginative. Please, I don't have any of those yet because I've just applied and I haven't gotten them. I can't even get anybody on the phone. Please. Oh no. What is that foul odor? A demon. Yes, I know. A demon. A demon here for my soul. Because it's because I left my bubble. Oh, foul demon. Please, I've been so good. I wear masks whenever I go anywhere. The other day when I was in Chopper's Drug Mart, a woman came in and said she had freedom and she didn't have to wear a mask, and I was one of the people who gave her quite a stern, dirty look. Oh, demon, I believe in science, but I also believe in you. Oh, please, demon, please, I only left my bubble briefly today. Oh, I've been so lonely. I thought, what could it hurt? It's Canadian Thanksgiving.
Oh my, this is truly terrifying. Let's hear the brilliantly horrific conclusion.
Spirit, I swear all I did tonight was enjoy Canadian Thanksgiving with a few friends. Now, if that is the wrong Thanksgiving, please, please enlighten me. If the American Thanksgiving, which is over a month later, is the true Thanksgiving, then yes, please tell me. It's just that it's so close to Christmas at that point. What's the point of having a holiday then? Please, but if celebrating Canadian thing is right, Spirit, please, you can give me a sign. I can feel you. I can feel you, Spirit. I can feel you, Spirit. You're pure ether. You're a meat all along.
What was that about? There was a lot at the end there. Was that about COVID? Or the ever-shifting, hard-to-follow public health mandates? The ineptitude of government in face of a global pandemic? Colonialism in North America? The terribleness of the meat industry? Or all of the above? Brilliant. Well, that was truly another horrific Canadian horror story. Till next time. Okay, Jerry. No, just give me some water, Jerry. Cut it. You can cut this. I just need some water, Jerry. Cut it. Cut it.
Ooh.
Rasputin!
Mm.
Those 2-bedroom apartments are so much bigger than you would think.
Oh, absolutely. In fact, at the price that we make them rent for, they're practically a steal.
Yes, we're giving them away, which is a collectivist, communist evil. It's not evil. We like it. We're a co-op. It works for us.
Yeah, but we like...
Right. Hey, what's that under your arm?
This?
What? Okay, I lost you for a second. What's that under your arm?
Oh, of course. It's my book that I read before I Rasputin and I read. And today I'm reading this biography of Deng Xiaoping.
Wowie zowie.
Was the leader of the People's Republic of China 2 after Mao, I think. And he was really there for the opening up of the economic landscape of China.
Yeah, this is sort of your wheelhouse, right, Rasputin? Like hanging around the powerful?
Oh, just ruining their lives and reputations. That's for sure my bag.
But curing their sons. Anyway, it's time to keep moving and trucking along.
Yes. Now, Elvis, John Lennon, Buddy Holly, what do they all have in common? They're my favorite musicians, and they're all sadly dead. And so we take you to the Co-op recording studio to meet another one of my favorite dead artists, Strumming Mummy.
Hello. Thank you so much for having me. You know, if there's one thing I've noticed over the years, walking the earth for 4,000 years, if there's one constant, it's that as long as love and sex are consensual, it's the most beautiful thing in the world. I'd like to play this first song for you tonight called Old Lovers. Well, an old lover came knocking on my door. She said to me, baby, I can't wait no more. Next thing I know, we're sharing a cigarette lying on the floor. She was twice my age, and I'm 44. Yeah. 44. I said, next time, lover, don't you hesitate. The thing I love about you most is that you'll never leave. If you live on wheels, that could be your hot place. She was 88, 88. Oh, lovers, they're so easy to please. And they don't have good memories. They're living on borrowed time. So why not mine? Oh, lover. I saw an old lover walking down the street. I love the way her hips move as she shuffled her feet. She winked and said, hey, baby, why don't you come with me? She was 93. Oh, lover, you're never alone. With your Galabardo ringtone, I saw your face on a smoker's jaw. Yeah, there you are. Oh, lover. I saw an old lover lying on a bed. I could tell by her breathing, these were her final breaths. She whispered, take me to heaven, baby, just one time more. She was 104. She was 104. Oh, lover, one last kiss goodbye. Let me take you to the other side. We've been living on borrowed time. So why not mine? Oh, lover. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh,
That was beautiful.
Rasputin, who's your mommy?
Oh, my mummy. She is a beautiful woman whose name is Rasputina.
No, okay.
Extremely
No,
gross and made entirely of fur. I'm sorry, what?
it's a thing. It's like, it's a thing. It's like, what's your name? Who's your mommy? Worship Jesus song. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, of course. Yes.
That's not the word. That's not the words. I'm sweating, and when I sweat, it's plasma. All right. That mummy makes me feel like a blushing, fuckable 700-year-old. You know?
Ooh, that's very very spicy thing to hear you say.
Rasputin, what makes you feel fuckable?
Oh, I don't know if I have anything specifically. If I do remember, historically, I was irresistible to the Tsarina of the Russian royal family. So, yeah, I begged the queen, so I'm a pretty fuckable without outside the validation. Thank you.
Right, you're welcome. I don't know if you did it just because you got your hand too, or if you liked it. I don't know. It's hard to know sometimes.
Yeah, I've got the joke actually. Really quickly before we move on, I've got the joke about
Take
mummy.
as long as you want. I don't care.
Okay. So, what do you call a mummy who plays a trumpet in a 4/4 time?
I have no idea, Rasputin.
Tutankhamun. That is enough.
Very good.
Now it is time for some co-op announcements.
No, I have a joke.
Oh,
I have a joke.
please.
Are you ready? Okay, this is sort of loosely related. What do you get when you throw a piano down a mine shaft?
I don't know.
A flat miner.
Oh, I love it. I love it. All right, so we want to co-op announcement. Okay.
All right, I have an extra one. It's
Okay, you
co-op
go.
announcements time. Okay. All right. Get up and get fit with Siobhan the Banshee, who is offering free diaphragmal cardio workouts to keep the blood flowing. Oh, I lost the other tooth now. To keep the blood flowing in second lockdown. Sessions run from 3:30 in the morning through 6:30 in the evening in the Central Arboretum every day. No latecomers, no breaks. Please come prepared to scream at the top of your lungs for 15 straight hours. Rasputin, I don't think I was at the meeting where we approved this. What? Ow.
You okay?
15 hours of screaming? Okay.
That sounds like a torturous session. Okay. Lost pet alert.
Okay.
Mrs. McCutcheon's cat, Napoleon Meownapart, has gone missing. Please keep an eye out for him. In good lost pet news, Mr. Wilkinson's pet boa constrictor has returned to his unit, happier, healthier, and mysteriously heavier.
What? Some things you're never gonna figure out. It's Amazon. It does. I don't normally. It's Amazon Prime Day. Congratulations! If you placed any orders from the Amazon, Prime, the giant river otter, has them for you in the culvert by the chicken coop. But get them fast. That guy's an otter. Rooting around and everything. Okay?
A reminder that the exterminator will be coming this weekend. Not to exterminate any vermin, just, inviting himself over again and bringing a keg. Just don't engage.
I don't know what's happening to me. All right. The Kraken wants you to know that it's not okay to milk him for ink when your printer runs out of toner. First of all, he says that you can't. That's consent issue, and also it is a process for him that is arousing in a way that he didn't bring up yet because he felt awkward. But you've been doing a sexting to him. Just order it from the Amazon. I will hook you up.
I have one more.
Oh, great. Great.
Now, this is just a reminder to not let Magda into the building. She is an old woman who dresses up in an array of disguises in order to trick her way in and take a dump on the common room floor. So, her latest disguise is a Burmese mountain dog. If you see a Burmese mountain dog hanging outside of the building and it says to you, "Please let me in. I'm a doggy for you. I love you. Can you please let me in, Daddy?" Do not let it in. Let his Magda in a disguise.
Yeah. Why does the dog need to sound like a baby? Magda's premises are, I mean, I appreciate, honestly, the dense. Okay, I do have one more. Dr. Frankenstein and Dr. Jekyll are dropping a new collab collection for winter 2020 and are currently seeking volunteers and materials. Ideal candidates will have a flair for the exciting, a flair for adventure, and no close family members or friends. Applicants with criminal records preferred, but not required. What a week.
Yes, as they say.
And that seems like a good time to remind you to like and subscribe and donate.
And while you're at it, why not tell your other ghoulish friends about the broadcast? Staring into more screens will bring them nothing but joy.
Rasputin,
Huh?
did you notice that the big out of control crowd in the community garden? It is a big lineup of people hooting and hollering for blocks.
I've seen it. I shall go to investigate. I haven't been to the community garden since some czarist tried to bury me in there.
What a night. All right, see you.
Going to the community garden. Oh. Hello there. Who might you be?
Hi. I'm a gourd.
Oh, very nice to meet you, Gord. I see you have a little ribbon on your body.
Yeah, I just won like second in the big farm contest. I'm the second biggest gourd.
Well, congratulations. And who won the first biggest gourd?
It's potato.
What did the potato win the biggest gourd? The potato.
I think it was rigged.
Yes, that makes sense. Well, in my heart, you are biggest gourd.
Thank you. And I'm just doing a tour, like a reach out tour to all the neighborhoods because I want to say, hey, the second best gourd didn't forget about you. You know, like I just want to do reach out, like community reach out, because I know like a lot of city folk don't get contact with us like super big gourds. And I think it's really important that all like local kids and local adults and like scary ladies pretending to be dogs have a chance to like rub up against a big gourd.
No, that seems like a very good program for you to do.
Thank you.
Oh. Now, what were some of the challenges that you faced on your rise to the second best?
Oh, it's hard to be so big. Most gourds are the size that you eat. And then some gourds, like me, are just like such a big size that everyone's like, what do you even use that for? Why would that win an award? Can you eat it? And the answer is no. I'm inedible. But I'm super huge. Because I spent so much time getting this big and not letting people eat me.
Interesting. What kind of gourd is not edible for a person? What are you exactly? Pumpkin, squash?
Like I'm like 100% rotten in the middle. Only my outsides are nice. Like when I give you a compliment, I'm thinking bad stuff. Like every compliment I give you, I'm actually like thinking, yeah, right. Like nice scarf, Rasputin. My brain's like, yeah, right.
Well,
Yeah,
you don't like my scarf?
Oh no, I love your scarf.
Yeah. Well, that's good to hear. Very good. So, now, your prize-winning gourd, what are some of the other competitions that you've maybe won? Have you been in other competitions?
Well, this is my 1 year of life because next year I'll be dead.
Oh.
So this is pretty much it for me. So I'm trying to live it up really big. Like it's, some people are like, man, 2020, what a year to win as biggest gourd, second biggest gourd to a potato. And I'm like, hey, this is the 1 year I have to live, so I'm going to do everything I can, that a gourd can do in a year.
Oh, like what sort of things are in your bucket list for you to do?
Roller coasters, sitting in different fields, hayride. Yeah, see Phantom of the Opera. Read Nabokov.
You've never read Nabokov?
No, man. I just learned to read like a week ago, and I missed the best red gourd contest.
Dude, you've got to read this book. Take it.
Loli, oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, fuck.
Well, it's really good. I'm so happy to hear you have such a joie de vivre for, being a gourd in 1 year of life.
Yeah, my daddy raised me good.
Oh, and what was your daddy? Was he also a prize-winning gourd?
A farmer. We're separated from our parents at birth.
Sorry to hear that.
Oh no, I mean, I think I'm more nurture than nature. I take after my dad, the farmer. My mom and dad were really small, useless gourds, and I'm like a huge, fat, shit-filled gourd like my dad.
Very beautiful. Well, now my final question is, do you have a particular place that people can contact you, like online or whatever?
Yeah.
Where do you like to be contacted? TikTok.
I'm doing a TikTok every day until I'm mushed.
Oh. Well, I'm very sorry to hear.
No, I'm big on TikTok.
You're big. Well, you're big on TikTok, and you're big in my heart, and I wish you the best for your future gourd career, and I hope you achieve all of your gourd dreams.
Thank you. I hope you achieve all of your evil wizard dreams.
Thank you very much. I will get Anastasia one day.
She's quick, and she keeps changing her hair.
Of course. Okay, goodbye, gourd. Oh, that was lovely.
Rasputin. What was going on out there?
Oh, I was just having a lovely conversation with a charming gourd who won second place in a big gourd contest to a potato.
Oh, Gordy, yeah, I follow it on TikTok. It's big and full of shit. You got Lolita over there?
What?
You're reading Lolita? You've been hanging out with that strumming mummy and dealing with some sort of theme tonight, I guess. A bit of a February, November fuckfest or something.
Hey, get off my back, okay? Look, like Russian literature. I'm a Russian wizard or something.
Right?
And Lolita is a kicking book, all right? Maybe open it for once, okay? Don't judge.
Okay, you're right. Guilty as charged. Some of these are in plastic. I haven't opened them. You're right. I like to look like I know how to read, and I bother to. Okay, I'm sorry.
No problem.
God,
No problem.
I'm in a weird kind of mind. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Okay, now let's keep this train rolling. To hell! We go now through the portal in the average laundry room to take you straight to, say it with me, the Hayden Planetarium in Manhattan.
In Manhattan.
Hello there. Can you see me? Can you hear me? How can that be? I'm all the way over here at the Hayden Planetarium, and the rest of you are all out there. But this is it. All because one man named Michael Faraday led an electric life. And he did so that until the day that he was able to make the electron do his bidding. Hello, my name is Neil deGrasse Tyson, and I'm the director of the Hayden Planetarium in Manhattan. And I am here because, well, October is a very spooky month. As you know, the 31st is Halloween. And what's significant about this Halloween? It's a full moon. And a full moon is achieved when the full face of the moon, which faces us, is illuminated for us to see. Now, the moon is made up of the same material as our Earth, which ejected into space some 3.5 billion years ago. Now, because our Earth and the moon are made of such similar material, people often wonder if the full moon is significant insofar as it affects the tides, so it must affect us and our bodies and our minds. The answer is really, well, yes and no. Anyone that tells you that the full moon affects people's moods, I don't buy it. I think that it makes the Earth, the tides rise and sink. And I think that it also similarly makes people feel a little light and a little bit heavier. But that's not for me to say, although I am the kind of de facto PR person for science and the knowledge which I am trying to convey to young people these days. But you'll just have to take my word for it. Let me just say this in closing, in terms of, and when I say closing, I just mean the end of my opening statement. I am somebody who relishes a good chat about life. And what do I mean life? Not just humans, but creatures big and small, from the lowliest tardigrade to the mightiest tardigrade. I love them all, and I want to discuss them all with you here today. Now, it's my endeavor to take questions about science and technology, and indeed Halloween. And it's a very spooky Halloween this year, as I've elucidated earlier. So I wonder if anyone either in the comments wants to write something down, and I'll answer it as best I can. What's special again about this Halloween is that there is a pandemic swirling. What I think would be cool is if we all dressed up as the virus. That'd be fun. We all know what it looks like. It's kind of a spherical thing with jagged little, we call it the corona crown. The crown, that's how it sticks to our cells. And because we know what it looks like, hey, maybe it'd be easier to develop a vaccine. I'll tell you, after this broadcast, I'm heading right to the lab to see if I can cook one up myself. Anyway, if anyone's got any questions, I'll be happy to take. I'll be happy to take them, to field them. I've got people piping in my ear here. I promise you, I'm as old as the cosmos, some 13.5 billion years. So I can answer all of them. We have a question. Is it offensive to dress as a sexy tardigrade? Well, let me just say this. It would be offensive to dress up as a tardigrade. This would be cultural appropriation. The tardigrade species has a proud and rich heritage, which predates humans and will likely go far past humans, and indeed multicellular life that we have come to know and love. The tardigrade culture is also very fiercely religious, and as much as we talk about giving land back, which I'm all for, really everything belongs to the tardigrade. The planets, the oceans, and indeed the stars themselves. We brought tardigrades to space, and they can survive. They are insatiable for life. They seem to not be able to die. So I would not incur the wrath of the tardigrade people, and indeed their king and queen. And I may have offended them there too, because as far as I know, they are non-binary. They are so progressive, and I don't think it's worth it to offend these mighty creatures. Thank you very much for your question. It was a great one. Very good.
Hello.
All right.
Yes. Hello. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
see
Can you
me?
hear me?
Yes. But how can that be? Here I am all the way in the Hayden Planetarium, and there you are not at the Hayden Planetarium.
No, I mean basically a bedroom that a room that also shares a twin bed and a bookshelf.
Well, we all had to start somewhere. When I was going to university at the University of I remember sleeping on many a floor after having beers.
Mm-hmm. Of course. I have a question for you. It is this. How many miles is it from here to the nearest planet that speaks Russian?
Okay, well, this is a fascinating question and I'm glad that you asked it, because as far as it's the official position of the United States government, and indeed all the governments of the world, that there is no extraterrestrial life, or at least extraterrestrial intelligent life. This is something that the intelligence community, which I am a part of, knows not to be true. Indeed, there is intelligent life out there, and we are in contact with them, and they come to visit us. And indeed, sometimes we as ambassadors for the Earth scientific community visit them. And I will say that there are, understand this. The cosmos are vast and infinite. And if that is the case, then there are possibly hundreds, if not thousands, or millions and billions of planets out there with life that speaks Russian, and that speaks French, and that speaks Klingon, or whatever they spoke in Lord of the Rings, that Tolkien language. It's incredible. There is a universe out there where I have this show, and I am interviewing you, just given the infinite nature of the multiverse. So it's a very difficult answer to come to and to utter to you, to bring to utterance even. But just to make it simple, give or take 8.5 light years.
Wow.
All right.
Oh.
I have a question. Earlier this evening, our director, Mark's Headroom, told me not to say anything about Mercury retrograde, and then I did. And then there were troubles, and then Rasputin got all smoky looking, and then during your broadcast you went all green. Can you explain scientifically what Mercury retrograde is doing to us?
I will be happy to explain. It is absolutely nothing. Retrograde doesn't do anything to us. It's just a term, and this is real. This is just because when we looked at the stars when we were ancient peoples, we noticed that the planets sometimes tracked along the sky and then stopped and then started going backwards. And we as humans said, ah, ah, ah! And that's really all it is. We don't. We're pattern seers and pattern noticers. And when we saw that the planets, especially Mercury and Mars and things like this, start moving backwards, we just we tend to blame all of our misfortunes on them. When indeed it's just because we didn't study for the test, or we cheated on our boyfriend or wife or lover, or we ended up running over those people in that bus. So
no. But my emails are not going through, and you look all fucked up on the screen.
Well, this is something I would take up with your internet service provider, but I can go into depth there.
Thank you. I would love for you to do that.
It is because, well, take my opening statement, for example. Can you hear me? Can you see? Well, it's because of the Ethernet cable and because of Michael Faraday. He led an electric life, so much so that he let the electron do his bidding. And now all of this is possible. It's been several billion years now since comedy was invented, and now we're doing it on Zoom. And indeed, Rendezvous and Rendezvous Plus, or whatever this is. Because we have rendered the electron to be one of our beasts of burden. And it truly is one of the greatest feats of the human species.
Well, Neil, it was nice chatting. We'll consider your application to the co-op.
Thank you so much. If it doesn't go through, just remember I do have several credentials, including executive producer of the new show Cosmos, which was formerly started by my mentor, Carl Sagan, who is beloved. And, if I don't get it, I'm busy being the director of the Hayden Planetarium in Manhattan. So,
Oh, how nice. Okay, bye.
Thank you so much. And I'll see you in 1 billion years.
Whoa.
Thank you. What an asshole, you know?
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything, but
What a fucking asshole! Like Carl Sagan. Oh, Carl Sagan, who wrote the book The Demon Haunted World, making fun of demons and hauntings and good charms.
Yeah.
This piece of shit doesn't respect our culture.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, I'm over 1 billion years old, and I'm like, so what? Like, does that make you better than me? Like, I don't give a shit.
You don't look 1 billion. 1 billion would be like beautiful and crystalline. You look like just a guy like at a certain age.
Nah. Oh my god, they couldn't stop talking about New York.
Gosh. It's like that episode of Sex and the City where she meets the guy and he goes, I don't leave the island. Well, if I didn't leave the island, I'd still be in Lithuania and I'd be dead.
Nah.
All right. That was a bummer. Great. You don't need to live in a co-op.
Oh, fuck that guy.
Piece of shit. Asshole. Fucking shit. Guy. I don't know. Okay. I got the job to do though. So after that level of hatred and harassment, I'm going to read out some spooky names. We love you all for submitting. Donate to our cause directly or through the Eventbrite if you'd like to. You don't have to because you get the name, but this is worth probably $200 to $400. So first off, we have Marissa Plank. Marissa Plank, your spooky Halloween name is Maritual Stank. It's either the sweat smell that comes out of you when you're doing a ritual real hard, or the perfume you put on to summon a demon. Maritual Stank. Okay. We got a request from Rip Torn. Rip Torn, thank you for watching. You live up in the attic. It's so nice for you to tune in. Now, Rip Torn, super duper easy. Rip Torn is R.I.P. Tomb. But you know that. I love you, Red. Mwah, baby. All right. That's all I got. Oh. This is me too. You say it. You say it.
Me? Oh, bonjour. Of course. Okay. Now,
I've been talking so much.
no. The common room TV is still glitching out. We take you there now to see what transmissions it has for us.
(1986) Saturday. My father and I went to the mall. The mall. West. Edmonton. Mall. The largest indoor shopping center in the world. New at the time. A triple loop roller coaster. An indoor skating rink. A wave pool. A water slide. A flock of hot pink flamingos. A tropical lagoon. With a pirate ship. Bookable for birthday parties. A trained dolphin show. And more submarines than the entire Canadian Navy. And, amid all these fresh wonders, the rarest sight of all, me and my dad spending a day together. We decided to get our photo taken at one of those old-timey, fakey Western portrait parlors. The kind where they dress you up as cowboys and take your picture like it's the Wild West. My father paid the man who led us to the costume rack. The photographer pulled down a sparkly red dress. Time stopped. I knew then, as a kid, looking at the dress, that later, as an adult, I would want the picture of me as a kid in the dress. And I suspected that if I just put on the dress, my father wouldn't know what to do and would probably just play along to save face. But I had no idea what would happen when we left the store. And that wasn't a hill I was ready to die on. I blinked. I'm a boy. Mortified, the photographer quickly dressed my father as a sheriff and me as a little deputy. We posed, and my dad did one of the only pieces of acting I ever saw him do. This squint. I just looked at the camera and thought about the dress. And I wondered if the photographer was embarrassed because he thought he'd misperceived me. Or maybe because he knew he'd gotten it right. Flash forward. And I realize it might not be too late to go back and get the photo the way I had originally wanted it. I went to visit my mom, and I told her my big idea. She laughed and said she thought my dad would think it was funny. She said, "You set up the photo shoot, and I'll bring your father."
Okay, so now that Common Room TV is just playing fully formed, like nationally funded films. Like cool, but I don't know. Also, are you talking? Because if you are, I cannot hear you right now. I said Mercury retrograde, and I cursed the fucking show. I did it. Mark's Headroom told me, don't do it. But I'm like, doesn't matter. We're all cursed here at the co-op. But I did it. I did it somehow. I made everything milky and green. And Neil deGrasse Tyson does no answers. And here we are. Am I even on the internet? Is Rasputin talking now? Don't know. I don't know. Is he playing a game with me? Or he's all quiet? Fuck this shit. Fuck me. Honestly, fuck me for bringing in the curses. It's all fun and games until your live stream goes crazy and you can't do a YouTube award. This is fucking stupid. This is stupid. I hate this. It's not okay that a scientist man can come on and say, no Mercury retrograde. How many times do I have to say it until it stops? Anyway, he can't come on and say it's not happening when it's clearly happening. I don't need to know science to know that this is not happened before. And now here we are. You know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to milk the Kraken later. No matter what he wants. And I know that's not okay. I know that's not okay to not ask. He told us it was an announcement. But I'm going to milk him. I'm going to take his ink. And I'm going to draw some sort of Mercury shit all over the walls. It's the only way. Vicky, you eat. How are you doing, Rasputin? You still here? Blech, blech. You talk about Nabokov or the ballet? All right. Can I cut to something, Mark? Is that going to work? Or am I just trapped here now forever because I said a thing about the planet? I hear sirens too, and I don't know where they're coming from. Are you back? No.
I'm here.
You're not. You're not back. The ballet. Now I hear an echo. All right. Okay, can I cut to something, Mark? Please save me from this hell and let's go to the recording studio for a second set from this drumming mummy.
That's one of the things to watch and especially fun to follow. This is another love song that I wrote. And again, as long as it's consensual, love takes all forms and shapes and actions, and as long as both people want to do it, it's beautiful. This is a song called Rusty Trombone. You can see that video online on YouTube. We both worked down at the Cracker Barrel on Jimmy Carter Boulevard. She made biscuits all day while he bussed tables, both up to their necks and on. Well, she sent all her money home to her mama. He wanted speakers for his truck. She was waiting for the bus in the rain one day, and it stopped to pick her up. Maybe it was the way her hair fell across her face, or how she smelled like a honey and flower. Maybe it was because he had all her daddy's tapes, like Skinner and Jerry Clower. She said, I want to thank you for the long ride home. Please let me give to you my love. The rusty trombone, the rusty trombone, the rusty trombone, the rusty trombone. Well, the very next day at the Cracker Barrel on Jimmy Carter Boulevard, she smiled as she made those biscuits. You know, life didn't seem so hard. She thought maybe this time love would do me right. She passed her a note, said, did my butt taste all right? It was the way that it looked at her. She'd never felt so loved before. Maybe it was the way that she took his hand and closed the bathroom door. Then all the people at the Cracker Barrel, they heard one single solitary moan. And her husband whisper to must be a rusty trombone. Rusty trombone. Rusty trombone. A rusty trombone. A rusty trombone. A rusty trombone. Trombone. A rusty trombone. Thank you so much.
Oh, that bum sex song really calmed me down.
Nah. Almost as gentle and loving as actual bum sex.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's because you can't, you can, but it's, you got to be gentle about that and communicate. That's what I needed. Now and maybe later tonight.
You going to the Kraken to ask for that?
Yeah, I'm not going to milk the Kraken without asking him. That was a horrible thing to say. I'll see if he wants to stick something up.
There you go. That's the girl.
Thank you, Raspi. Thank you so much. This has been a real ride of a broadcast. We are now, nearing the end of our 6th out of 8 broadcasts, and this one was the most, all over the map. Really emotional, yeah?
Because 6 is, of course, the spookiest number.
Yes, because 6 rhymes with whatever. Okay. I don't know. I'm losing it. And we didn't even talk about. I tried something a little different with my hair, and I painted my nails red.
Ooh, it looks so nice. It looks so good. Show me those nails. Let's hold them up.
Thank you. I got the color. I borrowed it from the Whore of Babylon on the 3rd floor.
Oh, Bathsheba?
Yeah. Bathsheba, yeah. Bati, she's nice. Okay, so let's wrap this up. We've gone twice as long as usual, I think. Let's do Community Corkboard, everybody's second favorite segment. Okay? To be possessed by more notions from Nima Gholamipour. Follow his dark rituals on Instagram at Neems on the Moon.
The phantasmographical multidisciplinary hauntings of Phatt can be found on Instagram at Phattal3000.
Mike Schatz and his mummy's curse can be found deep in the sarcophagus of... you guessed it, Instagram at Mike Schatz the Sheriff.
Leigh Cameron has nothing to plug, but she is also on Instagram and Twitter at CamLeighCam. She's on there, but pretty cool about it.
Chris Sandiford can be found on Instagram and Twitter at Chris. Only one O though.
And finally, dive deep into the queer prairie vault of Trevor Anderson at TrevorAndersonFilms.com.
Oh, and this week I have something to plug. I did a podcast, so I got to be a guest on a podcast. So check out Ed, Tom, and Ruben's You're Welcome Hollywood. We made a truly interdimensional pitch, and you can find it wherever you find the podcasts. Also watch Baron Espon's sketch on CBC.
And for me, tomorrow is the first episode of many for season 2 of the Tony Hall podcast. I did some talking and writing on it, so CBC Podcasts, check it out!
And we are eternally grateful and spiritually beholden to our brilliant live director, Mark Andrada, who can be found hunting the ether all around us.
Thank you very much, and bad night.
And